Okay, it's been a little bit of time since I put up a video up, so I decided to, on a thread on my Facebook, one of my Facebook groups are talking about how to store Lego. And there's always a controversy about sorting by function or sorting by color. Whatever works for you. I sort by color first and then by function. I've been doing that since I started sorting back in the 70s and 80s. Because I build with colors. I build in color palettes. I build with blue. I don't want to sort through a bin of multicolored bricks to find art, to grab whatever I want. I want to bring all the bricks containers that I'm going to be using to this table. I'm shaking the table. This camera shakes. Sorry. Um, and so I sort by color and then by function, and that gives me the ability to use, with the collection I have, less bins and more density per bin, which is helpful when you're in a room that you're trying to have space and you have a lot of bricks. So I sometimes back in the day, I would stack bricks to keep them together, like 1x6 plates. I would just stack them together, 5 in a row and then 5 on top, and hash them all the way up, and then you can just flick them off as you need them. I stopped doing that because I always found it to be a waste of time. I really did. So I know when I order from some Bricklink stores that they come together. That's great. I appreciate that. Or they come in zipped vacuum sealed pieces, whatever, vacuum sealed bags. Sometimes they just come in an open box and they are shifting around, whatever. I've never been one for, oh, there's a scratch on it, gotta throw it out. Lately, I have been eliminating from my collection really bad, I won't say dog chewed, but really bad scratched, faded, beat up bricks when I come across them. I got a whole big bin that I might actually do a video about in the future, full of all my busted bricks, because I've never thrown out a brick, even if it's busted. I've thrown out icky bricks, like, from a garage sale or whatever, and there's gunk in it, like gum or something, or stuff you don't even want to know what it is, right in the trash. I used to clean them, but I said, I'm too old and I don't care anymore. So I have thrown one or two Lego pieces out in my lifetime. Don't be scared. But I have, and it's just because there's too much ick and too much but sorry for going 2 minutes about that. So, but what I did recently is I actually tried to figure out how many bricks. This is a Home Depot shoebox, trans clear shoebox. They're $1 a piece at Home Depot, and I got 300 of them in here. Like, probably more, lots of them. We just acquired 2 or 3 at a time as we need them, and it just, as the collection got bigger, we just bought more. They come in bigger sizes too, but this is the smallest size. It's a shoebox. They actually have, I started this recently. Dollarama, the dollar store, has these guys. 3 for $3, 3 for $2.50, whatever. And they actually fit exactly on top of this guy like that. So that helps my storage too. So if I want to sub-sort into these guys, if I want to, it's really nice. So I got all my Technic pieces. There's an older video that shows you how I sorted my Technic pieces. But I just got to talk about this guy, this shoebox. They come in bigger sizes too. This is, we'll say this is 1 unit. There's a 2.5 unit that's twice as wide and half as high. Actually, that'd probably be 3. 3U. It holds 3 times as many bricks. And then they have a really long one that I used to use. I can still store my train stuff in it. That can hold probably about 8 of these. That's very handy for bigger builds, and it just sits on the shelf. But for sorting, you want to be able to grab the piece you want as quick as possible. And this is why some people sort by function, so they can sort, say, all 2x2 modified bricks with peg, no matter what color. They're in one bin. I get that, and I really do. My problem is it doesn't work for me. Really, I have a modified brick bin for blue, and I'm going to be building something that's going to take a variety of different modified bricks, as always, or modified plates or wings or whatever. And so I bring that one bin to my table. It's blue, and I'll show you that in a sec. But anyway, I want to talk about this first. So for the first time in a long time, I actually started putting 2x4 bricks. So this is my 2x4 bricks. zoom in, 2x4 bricks. Yellow. So this is all my yellow 2x4 bricks. Now, I would not say that this is all of them because they used to be loose. And so it was piled to the top. And I actually had 2 or 3 of these bins full of 2x4 yellow bricks. And I said, why am I wasting storage space here for 3 bins of 2x4 yellow bricks when I'm never going to build anything in the near future? Do I look like, one of those, I look like, I can't remember people's names now, my favorite friends on Facebook that I met, Adrian, all those guys. Do I look like a guy that built something big that's going to use 3 bins of 2x4 yellow bricks? No. The red, I had stupid number of 2x4 bricks. Black, a few. Blue, I had 3 or 4, probably 5 bins of these, of just 2x4 bricks. So I just got 3 totes in the garage, 3 big Rubbermaid, heavy-duty, rugged totes in the garage, and I dumped all the overflow of 2x4 bricks into those totes in the garage. Also 2x8s, 2x10s, 2x2s. So right now in this room, besides black, I only have 1 shoebox of each basic brick per color. So I have 1 2x4, 1 2x3, 1 2x2, 1 2x6, 1 2x8 plus bin full of bricks. So for example, yellow, I only have 5 shoeboxes now, where I used to have 11. So, because 2x2 bricks, I don't know how I acquired. I have more 2x2 bricks than 2x4 bricks. So they gave this stupid number of 2x2 bricks. But anyway, so what I did for my yellow, and I did it for a few other colors too, is I started stacking the bricks. I don't know why these aren't fitting. I think some of these are my old CA. Yeah, one of my old CA bricks. That's kind of not working anymore. But anyway, you can really tell old bricks versus new bricks when you do this. You get like real close and you can like see there's scratches, but I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to throw it out. It's like a little discoloration. This one here, really discolored. Like that's old. That was probably in my sandbox when I was a kid. So why would I throw that? It's my sandbox brick. Yes, when I was 6, I used to take Lego up to the sandbox. Not all of them, but when I was 6, it was 1973, and all you had was basic bricks. I didn't have my space sets. Anyway, so I started stacking, and I said, well, how many bricks would fit into a bin stacked like this? So it turns out that if you put 30 in a stack, it fits basically all the way across, which is number one. This 30 is a nice even number. And then I realized that there's rows 10 per row, and there's 3 rows. So this would hold 900 2x4 bricks, 1800 2x2 bricks. So that's an interesting stat for me. And I said, that's kind of neat. So you can start extrapolating. If you have 900 2x4 bricks, you would have, what's 900 times 8? Here's my math. How much? 7,200 1x1 bricks. Thanks, son. And you times that by 3, you can have 1x1 plates. So 900 bricks, 900 2x4 yellow bricks that I don't think in any reasonable sense in my near future I would ever go through in any kind of build that I build. Some of my friends build huge things, towers and bridges and beautiful sculptures and stuff like that. I might try my hand at that someday, but for today, 1 bin of what could potentially hold 900 2x4 bricks. Now, I will also be the first to say that chaos theory. This is 900 bricks. It'll hold 900 bricks when they're perfectly stacked like this. As I say, this bin was full when they were just loose in there. So this holds 600, 630, 660, 690, about 750 bricks loose laid. So you get an extra 250 in here by stacking them, which is kind of neat, or 150, which is kind of neat. So it's the only time I've done it with 2x4 bricks. So I'll show you that. Now I'm going to go grab my, just for example, this is my blue, and I use this a lot. blue modified plates. This is my one bin of basically all my modified plates. Now, I do not include wings. My wing plates are separate because I built spaceships. So this is just modified plates. And people say, wow, you can sort all these guys, which, there's a million of these pieces. And so you put all these pieces, whatever color, into one bin. And then you have a bin of these guys. And so when you want a blue one, you just go grab it. I say, when I'm building something, I'm not only going to need this one, I'm going to need this one. And I'm going to need this guy I use a lot, right? And these new guys, actually, even though it's newer, but it's not classic space anymore, but they're newer, so I use a lot of those. Chairs, right? So if I can't, clippies, the one by ones in here, but all the pieces are in here, and they're blue, and they're plates. And yes, you who have sorted by function can go back there and grab it and find it before I can here. Oh, Dave, go find a 1x2 handle. Oh, yeah, I'll have to go digging for it. Oh, there it is. Grab it, right? I get that it's quicker for you to find one piece that you need in a multicolored bin of one type of part. But this is at my table now, right? And I'm building away. And I got my modified plates here. I got my 1x plates there. I got my 2x plates there, blah, blah. And I'm building something. I don't have to get up anymore because I know I'm going to use at least 12 different modified plates right now in any build that I'm going to build. Like, you grab any spaceship off the shelf and you're going to need 12 different modified plates. And I don't have to go get them. They're already here. And then as well, and I realized this even when I was a kid, I'm searching through here and I go, oh, I could use this ladder piece. I didn't think about this ladder piece, but it's right there. It's right on top. Oh, I could use that now. And so it helps the imagination. It helps everything else. So I will always sort by color before function because you build in color palettes. You don't build in function palettes. And the only time I actually sorted modified plates with my black now, because I have 5 bins, 5 shoeboxes full of modified plates in black. And so I actually did sort it further down. So I have 2 bins full of 1x2 modified plates to figure out how to stitch these things together later. I can't remember where I was. We're talking about the plates, talking about the colors and functions, sorting by color versus function. 1x2s, yes, over in the black. So I sorted my 1x2s into 5 different bins, or my modified plates into 5 different bins. I have 1x1 modified plates in one, all of them. My 1x2 that are flat, they don't have a side to them like that. So these are in one bin, and all these other ones. So that would include this guy and the chairs and these guys. To me, that's a plate. Could be a brick, but no. Chairs and stuff. But anyway, that's why I do by color, and I'll even show you this. So again, that could be 900 bricks. So these, I had 2. I was starting to fill up a second bin of 1x, 1x(n), depends on how you want to say it, basic plates for black. It's the only time I've actually overflowed a bin in 1x plates. And so I sorted it out just the other day. So this bin has all my 1x1, 1x2, 1x3, 1x4. So it's pretty easy to find them. They're all in here. I don't have to have a whole bin of 1x1 multicolors. I have 1x1 black plates in here with 1x2, 1x3, 1x4. And so when I'm building something in black, I'm going to be using all 4 of those kind of plates. I don't have to have 4 different bins here with all the colors. I just have to have one bin here with black. And so this is the other one, 1x6, 8, 10 plus. So that's what I do. And so that also, it helps with the sorting because, for example, my yellow, I only have one bin. My one bin of 1x plates. So this whole thing is all my 1x plates for yellow. You can see them in there, right? And so when I'm sorting, I know, hey, all my yellow 1x go in here. I don't have to sort anymore, right? So, and only when this gets full do I have to then subsort into this. And that's what I've done basically for all my colors. Like if I look at my Oh my goodness, my tan, which only have 6 full bins of. Um, it goes one by X bricks, and the 2 by X bricks are in the same bin because I don't have that many, and then all the plates are in the same bin. So when a bin gets full, then you subsort it, and the only time you get down to basically this is just full of 2 by 4 bricks, and I have a bin full of 2 by 3 bricks, and I have a bin full of 2 by 2 bricks, um, and then 2 by 6, 8, 10, the 4 by 6, 4 by 8 are all also in one bin on their own. Until like my blue, I have one bin of just 2 by 6 bricks because it's full, and then 2 by 8, 2 by 10, whatever, are all another bin. So when a bin gets full, you sort more, and then when you get to the stupid point when you have 2 bins of just 2 by 4 bricks, you get a big tote. You dump the overflow in there because, like as I said, I'm not that guy. Not yet. I was thinking about it that I should try something different. Maybe build a sculptor or something. A sculpture, not a sculptor. I'd be a sculptor. A sculpture. I don't know what I would do, and I don't know how. I wouldn't be good at it. But anyway, as I say, when I build, I want all my bins here for almost everything. And since I basically build in color palette, usually blue and light gray and some black, I just have to bring those bins and I put them out and I start building. And I don't have to go to my chair again to go to another bin. I got 18 feet, 18 feet of shelf space over there, 18-foot room. I don't want to constantly get up and down to go find one part in a multicolored, and it would take a lot more bins. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. I mean, how many different plates are there? Modified plates. I mean, and then you would get down to little bins like this, right? That have a specific number of or specific color of a unique part that's really made. I don't know. That seems too much effort for me to micro sort to that extent. I'd rather have the density. As they say, the bin gets full, it gets sorted. So that means your density of bricks, the number of bricks you have, increases per space, per square foot of your shelf space. Because most of my bins are pretty close to full. When they get full, they get sub-sorted like that, right? And then these get full, and then they'll sub-sort again. I don't think I'll be doing that because I'm starting to slow down on acquiring a lot of basic brick. First of all, we're in this quarantine thing, so we're not going to home. We're not going to Valley Village, so we're not getting anything yet lately. But I am pretty picky when I get there. Oh, that's just basic brick. I'll just leave that for the next guy. So I have enough basic brick. I got totes in the garage of basic brick. Oh, there's a classic space piece in there. You like grab it. $3, $5, whatever. It's got classic space in it. I'm gonna grab it. So I am becoming a little more finicky in my purchasing on the used market. I'm also getting finicky on what I buy new. I go to my buddy Jamie out there in Grimsby at the Brick Shack. Lovely store. He's got lots of stuff. We were out there last week. I mean, there's so many things I wanted to buy, but I said, I'm looking at my room. It's kind of full. That's right now. That's a limiting factor. I got a little bit of mess to clean up over there. I got to find better storage solutions for my Technic builds that I did a couple months back. I want to see the floor again. I had like 3 months ago, I could see the floor, and now it's full again. So I want to keep it down to a dull roar, not a huge roar. I'm trying to keep it contained. I don't want this hobby to take over the house. I don't want this hobby to take over my life. I love this hobby. It's my favorite thing to do as a pastime right now. It has been since I was 4. But I also don't want it to become an addiction. And so just buying for the sake of buying is not impressing me. And then I have more work for sorting. Let's be perfectly honest. Sorting, you get sick of sorting after a while. Actually, I have gotten sick of sorting, and so I have a whole big, huge tote of white unsorted because I don't usually build with white, so I don't sort a lot of white. So white could be a lot. I could put a lot more work into it and sort it all. But right now, it's over there. I have enough pieces in white that I worry about. As a matter of fact, I actually use white, and this is again where people will try. Look how beat up those 2 guys are. Because I'm recreating. I might videotape this. because these 9-volt battery wires get really bad. They just disintegrate. So I pop these things apart, these ends apart, and then run new wires between the two ends, and then I have to clamp them back together, and that's what I use these pieces for. So yeah, sorry. So I actually have beat up Rick right now. But anyway, I think it's enough of a movie. I hope you liked it. I hope I explained myself a little bit better as to why I sort by color instead of by function first. Because it does get sorted by function after this. After it's not just sorted by color in one big huge pile of yellow mixed brick. It's sorted enough. It's sorted enough to have the density of almost full cases. It's sorted enough to find pieces quick enough, and it's sorted enough to store on these shelves. Again, 900 2x4 yellow bricks. Why would I need to have 2,700 or 3,600 tote of mixed 2x4 bricks? I wouldn't want it. And again, yes, you can find the 10 blue 2x4s out of there, but then I have one big huge tote that I have to lug around, and I'm sitting over here, and that tote would be over there. It doesn't appeal to me. If you sort by function and by color, and yeah, I've seen some beautiful layouts in rooms where they have those nice little pull-out drawers and shelves, and just gorgeous. They use the Plano boxes. I used them when I used to do Technic and bring them to shows, but then I was bringing them to shows in a carry-on, and you have to keep all the gears and stuff separate. I get the appeal to that. I don't even think it's OCD. I think it's the way you want to build and the way you want to sort. And one of my best friends, Jeff, does it that way, and it's just gorgeous. And I applaud the effort. I would do it if I had more room, maybe. I don't have the room. I don't have the want to invest more money than I have to. These things are a buck a piece. $1. 900 bricks. $1. And I have too many of them in here. I'd rather do this and spend more time. Like, I can sort quickly, especially when it comes to the colors that have fewer totes, fewer of these things. Like black is just stupid. That's almost micro sorted to the piece. But for my blue, red, yellow, I don't even worry about white. But the sorting's quicker. It honestly is quicker because you sort by color. You get a big huge pile of yellow, and then you got let's say I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 of these with the various plates and wings and slopes and stuff like that. And so you just put out the 18 and just those are all my 2x4 bricks go there. All my wings go there. All my not sorted by wing type. There's all wings. Boom, right there. Even the tails goes in the same tote. And all my modified plates, all my 1x plates. I don't have to worry about sorting out the 1x1, 1x2, 1x3, 1x4, 1x6, 1x8, 1x10, 1x12. That's how many different totes is that? This is one tote. And if you can't find a 1x12 or a 1x6 or a 1x4 in here, like I love you guys for it. I love seeing it. And I love the effort you guys put into it. And I've toured a few houses that have wonderful sorting by function. And I am very impressed. I can't do it. Maybe when I get older and I'm retired and I have time and I have the space. But right now, none of those is true. I'd rather, I've been doing it this way since the 70s, and it's worked for me. And as I keep on saying to people who say, oh, sorting by color is bad, you must sort by function. No, you must sort by function. And I applaud you for it. You keep on sorting by function. And I'm honestly, sincerely impressed. And I appreciate the effort. And I appreciate how yours looks and how it works for you. Would not work for me at all. Because as I say, I bring all my totes here, start building. And all my blues here that I need, all my light grays here. Sometimes I put on the floor if it's bigger, whatever. Instead of bringing, like, when was the last time you built anything like Spacey or whatever, and then you have like 1x1, 1x2, 1x3, 1x4, 1x6, 1x8, 1x10, 1x12. That's 8. 8 totes would have to be sitting here for you to guys to build something Spacey out of blue, not yellow. Building a yellow spaceship. They'd all have to be sitting here on your desk, and they'd all have multicolors. Anyway, I have gone on too long again. Love you all. Everybody stay safe out there. If you guys want to discuss function versus color and try to sell me on it, I'm absolutely willing to listen. But I am slightly opinionated on the other side. I'm very slightly opinionated, very opinionated on the sorting by color. For me, not you. For me, it's sorting by color first. And I think I've said that too many times now. So I'm going to wrap this up. Everybody stay safe. I will talk to you later. I'm going to go probably back into the space boxes and show you what I'm doing there. I don't know when I'm going to have time in the next little while, but I will work it out. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you later.